Alright guys, this time we have a battle. It's against AbsolSpawnKing from the same Anywho tournament as I am in, and you will never believe what I did in this battle. I wanted to test out an Anywho team that I had in mind for the Anewho tournament itself, and turns out he was in the Anewho tournament itself, so yeah. Anyway, off we go with the battle. Hopefully I don't get my ass whipped too hard, and yeah, he's gonna lead with a Bastiodon. I did not see Bastiodon's lead often, in fact at all. I leave my ice grass, go for the hidden power fighting, kablam, that thing will almost die, and then he effing metal burst me, so that's a really nice start for me, isn't it? I mean, in the first time in X-Square's history, his Glaceon goes down in the first turn, like what? I was kinda actually thinking Stealth Rocks, and since I didn't have a spinner, I figured I might as well get as much damage in as possible. So now I was actually checking out my new Ninetales here because it wasn't level 100, so I wanted to take a look at it while it's still at level 100. And force of habit, I hit the shift button, so I figure I might as well make the best of the situation by going for the substitute, hoping that he A goes for the Stealth Rocks. Oh my god, I'm actually hoping for Stealth Rocks, and B hoping that his Stone Age will miss. Neither happens, he effing taunts me, which for some dumbass reason which I cannot comprehend goes right through the substitute, so that's not nice at all. And I didn't really notice this until I narrate this, but my flamethrower did get a crit. And in case you're wondering, my last move is Dragon Pulse. Pokey said fail. Yeah, X-Square, I'm so smart, aren't I? Anyway, down goes that Bastiodon. It whacked my team a lot. What am I saying? Out comes the Arbok. I'm kind of predicting Earthquake, so I'm gonna send out my Hunter Type T to take that nicely. And now I'm... wait, he did get those Stealth Rocks up, didn't he? No, he didn't. I just go for the return because I know it's too early in the game to be setting up. And from him switching, he's pretty much telling me, hey, X-Square, I am Bender, therefore you can use the information to counter me. But there was really nothing he can do at that point. I go for the agility, he goes for the surf. Kinda makes me think that he doesn't have Ice Beam or Thunderbolt. What I'm really hoping for here though is that he doesn't have Rest or Heal Bell. That would really suck. Anyway, he goes for the Ice Beam, Impersonator Ice Beam for a Lapras. If you don't got 130 special attack, don't use Ice Beam because you suck. Anyway, I'm just gonna go for the Surf. He goes for the... no, I'm just gonna go for the Roost, and he's gonna go for the Surf. Doesn't really matter what moves he goes for because my Targa Top Hunter can wall it for days on end, provided I don't get PP stored out here. Now, I know that my Hunter Type T can't store that stupid thing out with his leftovers going on and on and on and on and on. I'm just gonna roost till my Hunter Type T is at an acceptable health, and I'm gonna switch to my January, whom I thought could take this Surf a lot better, but then again, I only have special attack and speed investments, and why am I disclosing so much information about a team I could use in the tourney? I'm just gonna go for the Calm Mind as he switches out into this thing of death, and I'm just gonna go for another Calm Mind because I'm kinda thinking, okay, my January is pretty much screwed now. First, I mean, he could have returned, which he did use, not. And second, I'm pretty sure that thing will have Explosion, and if my January survives that, wow. Anyway, not gonna happen. January goes down. +2 Psychic doesn't quite do enough. I go to my Flux Flare. I just named it that, and I do not know why. I mean, it just sounded nice. It rhymes, it alliterates, and I went to dictionary.com. I checked the meaning of Flux, and it kinda means something. And I just named it Flux Flare. I don't even know how to pronounce that thing. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. That's how much of a douche I am. Out comes that stupid Arbok again. A blatant Earthquake is coming, but then again, I'm not really sure. Since I know I do outspeed and the fact that he's choiced in some way, I'm just gonna go for the substitute to scout out his moves. He goes for the Poison Jab, so now I'm gonna review my Poison Resist or Immunity, which will be my Peekaboo, and I'm just gonna laugh at his face. Ah, Cobra, you can't do anything to a snake. Anyway, I'm just gonna go for the Toxic because I feel like being a smart ass, and I was hoping from the bottom of my heart he'd just send in that stupid Lapras to get Toxic, and I'm like, yes, that's awesome, because my Hunter Type T can now officially stall it out, provided his last move isn't like Rest or something stupid like that. I'm just gonna go for the Roost here because if I went for the Agility, I'd die. And for the dick of his last move, what a dick! He has Perish Song. Of all the possible idiotic ass brain last moves that he could have had, it's Perish Song. Garg. Anyway, out comes that stupid Arbok again. Intimidate for the first time is gonna annoy me like hell. I'm just gonna go for the return. Even after Intimidate, it does an acceptable chunk, and he's gonna poison jet me. I still have 1 turn left, so I might as well stay in, go for the return, see what that stupid Arbok wants to lock itself into. Now I'm gonna switch out because, well, if I don't, I'll die. And I was kinda actually predicting him to predict my switch here into something and then go for something, but nah, he didn't. I'm sending out my Zoro, going for the Iron Defense to prevent myself from taking too much from the CB Arbok. And I know that this stupid Lapras is pretty much dead, provided it doesn't have Rest as its last move. Yeah, X Square. In the world of X Square, there's a last move and then there's a last move. Anyway, I'm just gonna go for the rules. I'm betting he's gonna piss at me right now because, well, I'm rule stalling his Lapras dead. I mean, first with the Targa top and now with Zoro, but do what you must to win, dun dun dun, all is fair in love and war. And next thing you know, I'll be facing Ubers in NU, yeah. Out comes a Masquerade, shiny Masquerade. It's kinda cool actually. First, you don't see Masquerades too much, second, they aren't shiny too much, and third, they aren't life orb too much. So, I know that it's not choice, which means I can outspeed it with my Flux Flare. I'm just gonna go for the Flamethrower. It does not effing kill! But he misses the stun spore anyway, so hahaha, sucker. But no, I'm just kidding. If that stun spore had hit, oh, I would have been in serious shit. I'm not even kidding. It's not gonna even be funny if that stupid stun spore hit. He could have turned the entire game around if it did. Because, well, as you can see, my Flux Flare is gonna sweep his team right now. Low spoilers. And yes, Muffin 1, man 1. Muffin 1, man 1. I did win a match. Now suck on that. I'm just gonna go for the Calm Mind because showing off and shit. He goes for the Thunderbolt, and I'm glad I went for the Calm Mind because as you see here, he has effing Flame Orb, and he kinda told me it's a switcheroo Manectric, so that's really cool. And yeah, that's a good game, AbsolSpawnKing. I see you want to join the NU Federation of Death and Infinity, Pain and stuff. I might go and take a look, and yeah, good game and goodbye people. Make sure you sub my backup channel if you haven't, although it's not really necessary. I mean, you can hate me, you know.